Hello and welcome to the PPR PC Division 2 preseason test race here at Baku. We're stoked to get it going in our first ever race for Division 2. I'm your commentator, Capita Hood, and I'll be bringing you these sweet events out here on the track. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a quick little test to make sure everything's running smoothly. Alright, we're back. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, as I have never actually commentated on a keyboard, so we're going to learn all the controls together on how to get through the spectator menu. Right now, we got Persian King. He's our mod. He's on a flyer of an outlap as he's approaching the big old straight of Baku, one of the longest on the calendar. He's our current mod. He stepped up his game, hosting the lobby for us, doing all the standings, making sure everyone gets in ready to race. So he'll start. DRS flap wide open, coming across the line, starting his hot lap. Let's see, how the hell do we change? All right, let's see. Camera type F6, baby. F6. So you can tell I'm a console pleb, but I'm learning. Come down into turn 2, all the way down to second gear. Sharp 90-degree angle turns here. Gets pretty hard. The next DRS zone of the lap, coming into another 90-degree angle to the left-hander, down to second gear. Super hard to get these corners right. You got to connect them. As Skybits has retired from the session, I don't think that was on purpose. I'm not sure what happened there. Forgive me if I am slow navigating to drivers as I'm trying to figure all this out. We'll go back off board. See if we can see what happened to Skybits. Nothing, because it is qualifying. Love seeing Ollie in the chat. He's always hyping up the chat section. Rogue has left the session. He was not about it. He's pretty over it. We do have a Squirmy coming back from he's having a kid next week, so his life is hectic. But you know, a great way to unwind is play some F1 with your friends. Here at PPR, we're just looking to have a good time. Ah, shit, that's how that works. How do we... There we go. All right, oh, Cosmo, the 1 of 41, our commentator for D1. He's doing Kubele, putting in a 138.7. You know, Kubele is quick. What can Persian King do? He crosses the line with a 139.2, so it's a Renault 1-2 at the moment. We'll see if anyone else can do anything about that. This looks like Henners did a 140.1. We got Squirmy coming up to the line. What does he do? A 141.4. So we heard children out on a couple tenths, and it looks like he's already there as he hits the wall on his in-lap. We got Cosmo with the 141, Henner with the 140, Dump Truck, who just joined literally seconds before this race, is at a 139.7. But meanwhile, the two Renaults are up top. Sorry for the jagged switching between screens. Thanks, Ollie. I don't even know how to pull this. All right, let's go spectator menu. We're going to get this down in quality so it's a nice smooth race. So we got spectator menu, up and down with the arrow keys. All right, oh, this is much easier. I like this. You can fly through. Let's see where Shay's at. Oh, he's over here. Strifium. We're going to call him Striff for short. He's a brand new guy as well. Crossing the line, what can he do? A 142.5. So not bad for his first ever lap in PPR. We'll hop down to Shay now, see what he can do. He's coming up to the line. Shay, one of our veteran drivers here, looking to race in both D1 and D2. Crosses the line. He does a 140.4, so not too bad. Puts him at P5. Looks like everyone who is going to qualify has set a lap, and we have Rogue, Creamy, and Blizzard in the pit. Rogue and Creamy, few of our top D1 drivers, and so they'll be just starting from the back of the grid to give our D2 drivers a chance, as this is also a preseason test race, so no points on the line here. Everyone just getting a feel for the competition and understanding what's going on. So what the hell happened here, man? Steam. Why you be like this? Let's go back to the game. What did I press? Oh, I pressed. Bruh. Why you playing me like this? Oh, shit. All right, we'll go back on board with Rudda. He's starting his flying lap. Hide that menu. Rudda, one of our D1 drivers, he's really stepping up his game. Ollie, I regret to inform you that the IRS is taking back your house that you don't own and all your money. But thanks to my voice, my Californian voice, it'll all be okay. As Rudda's flying through in the Mercedes, looking clean. He had a great showing, and D1, he's still rocking that Halloween pumpkin helmet. Meanwhile, Kubele is chilling in P1, doesn't have much to worry about. Cruising into Sector 3. One of the hardest corridors here for me. You have to come to a huge braking zone and then fly over that curb and then try and avoid that wall, but Rudda's unable to do that there, so definitely you can see it. My mouse is on the screen, that's freaking annoying. See what time he can get, even though he does not have part of his right front wing. We'll see if he even finishes the lap. He's cruising through the big high-speed S-turns. Opens that DRS. He will finish the lap. We'll see what we can do with a broken wing. Oh my goodness, he goes P2 with a 139.1. So just edges out Persian King. I know these two will be rivals this season. But we're going to cruise down now to Blizzard, who's on his outlap. Should be starting soon. Yep. Coming in hot. This is the son of our Assetto Corsa Xbox GT3 League moderator. That's a mouthful. Anyways, he just got a PC. He used to play on Xbox a little bit. He dabbled, but now he's ready to play on PC. Coming in the Red Bull, closing that DRS through turn 1. Get a little onboard action. What's the onboard action button? Is it F6? Once again, console pleb, so we're learning. We'll get better. All the way up into 8th gear with that DRS open. Breaking down the first gear. Oh, trying to whip it around that 90-degree angle. Hits the wall. Let's see if he has any wing damage. Oh, he definitely does. That right end plate is non-existent. See if he can finish out this lap, though. It's going to be pretty hard as he whips around the corners. It looks like he may have backed out of this one. But the flying Red Bull of Shea looks like he's on his outlap. We'll see if anyone else is flying. Looks like Persian just started a lap. And possibly Cosmo is flying, too. Stay on board with Cosmo as he's further down the track. In the lovely livery of the Racing Point. Ollie, what would you like to bug me about? I need to learn how to use my F keys. Can you remap keys? Oh, there's a yellow flag. Probably from someone slowing down to let someone by, because we here at PPR like to be clean and courteous to other drivers during qualifying. This Cosmo's whipping it into Sector 3. The power of that Mercedes engine. Cruising through the S's. Can he improve on his time of a 141.1? 141.123. What a number. Activates that DRS now. Cruising the line at 340 kilometers per hour. That's a lot of kilometers. And he does a 140.063, so he improves by quite a lot up into P6. But now we'll go up on board with Persian King as he rounds technically the final corner that you have to break for through the high-speed S's. Coming through, we got Loki in the chat. Loki, late joiner of our Xbox D1 crew. He activates that DRS. God damn, that livery is so nice. Love Rudda. And he improves to a 138.9, outing Rudda, but not enough to top Kublai, but back to that Renault 1-2. So nice lap there from Persian King. So now we're on board with Shea B, the best steward in the league. Glitching a little bit there. Not sure if that's on my end or his. Some say his commentating is so good it has led to world peace. Am I the Stig of commentating? Is that what you're saying? Because that's probably false. See if anything else is happening. I haven't been paying too much attention. Blizzard hit a 146 flat on that lap. I'm sure it was because of that wing damage early on in Sector 1. But we'll see if Shea can improve his time and possibly have a crack at that top 5. He's not too far away. He just needs 4/10. Activates that DRS. Screaming down with a Honda engine. Crosses the line and does a 139.3. So great improvement there over a second up into P4. Awesome lap from Shea. We'll see. Looks like Creamy's going out. Let's see. Throw on some tires there. Yeah, he's going on some hard, so he's probably just getting some warm-up in. He will not be actually setting a lap. Going back into the pits, just getting a little installation lap. We got Strife cruising in. I know we got a shout out from Strife in the chat. Looks like he'll be pitting. Was unable to improve his time there. And I just realized Henners did do his lap on a medium. He'll be coming out now. Meanwhile, Dump Truck cruising through into Sector 3 on those softs. He'll be trying to cop back that P4 spot that Shea just took from him, but is a long way to go as he's got 4/10, almost 5/10 to catch up to him with a 139.3. So what can he do in that Toro Rosso? Trying to out his sister team in the Red Bull to crack back into that top 4. It is a slight improvement by just 3/10. Unfortunately, he needed 3.5, so he's now half a tenth down from Shea B. Unfortunate for him there as he was looking real good. He just got pipped out by a little bit. Looks like no one's on a flyer right now. Other than, oh, our man Squirmy. Cruising through in the McLaren. Father of an almost child. Said next week his baby is due, so congrats to him. And if he manages to stay in this league and show up while nursing a child, good on him. Jeez, Ollie, you are just killing the comments game right now. Also, let's make sure shit's working here. Yeah, we're good. All right. As we have a Red Bull letting Squirmy by. Great courtesy there from our drivers. As we have DRM McShorty trying to join. Might have to be next week for him, but we'll see. We got plenty. We just posted on Reddit today that we opened a D2, and then we said, you know what, let's have a race today. So we had plenty of guys join. Looks like we got some awesome competition. Should be definitely a good season. I should be around to commentate some of these races. Sometimes we'll have other commentators. But yeah, stoked to have multiple divisions in PC. See what Squirmy can do. Squirmy keeping it pretty straight despite his name. That DRS wide open. He'll cross the line. Can he improve his time? He does, up to a P6 with a 140.0. Nice job there by young Squirm. Oh my god, I figured it out. That's the same key. All right, we're learning keys as we go. Is Cosmo on another lap? Yeah, he's flying now. So is Henners. Back on the mediums. He's throwing another lap on those same mediums. See if he can improve his time. Looks like he may dive into the pits. No, he's just getting wide. No DRS. He's backing off. He'll go in the pits for sure. It's like Strife. Oh, Squirmy has retired. He may have been pretty over it. He did complete his lap, so I'm not sure if anything was wrong with his car or his driving. Who is commentating? Mitch, it is me, Capita Hood, your substitute commentator for almost every league. Me and PPR Nick do it all, I swear. So he was almost done finishing the lap here. So we have Blizzard trying to set a faster lap now that he has a full wing. At least I think. Both end plates are on, so he should be good. See if he can do anything about it. Meanwhile, the two Renaults have yet to be beaten as they're sitting on top. Henders has retired. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not. We got a minute left in qualifying. All to play for here. Blizzard crosses the line. Improves by 4 seconds. Great job there. Still not enough. Stays in the top 10 though, but not enough to get any higher. So now we have Persian King screaming down sector 2. We'll see who's closest to completing a lap. Looks like Rutta's on a flyer into sector 3. Ones to watch here, definitely Rutta, Persian, and Kublai for pole. These guys will for sure be all able to challenge it. We'll see who can top it off though, as Strife has retired. He's over it. So is Cosmo. It's just down to these guys now. These top 4, only ones really have a chance at pole. As Rutta improves with a 138.8, just a less than a tenth in front of Persian King, who's now screaming down the final straight. Let's see if he can improve his time. Activates that DRS, that Renault power really needing to come in handy right about now. Crosses the line and he goes pole with a 138.1. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. That is an improvement. Excuse my language. I'm not sure. No, I can say what I want. It's allowed. I made this stream not for kids. This is for adults. We'll see if Kublai can pipe up that pole time of a 138.1. Jesus, man. Where did that come from? Persian King in the Renault. It's that 1,000 horsepower engine. Kublai, the only one to possibly do anything about it. DRS wide open. Crosses the line. Does he do anything better? He does not. He does not go faster. He'll stay P2. But what if Shea can do? Oh, Shea puts a 138.4 and breaks up that Renault 1-2. So we have Persian King on pole for this test race with Shea B putting a banger of a lap at the last second to get P2, knocking Kublai down to P3. 11-0 up here, getting all that XP from commentating. You know how we do. So we got Persian King on pole. Awesome lap there. Beat everyone by 2/10 at least. Shea almost coming back there. Kublai unable to set a faster lap in P3. Rutta sitting down in P4. Dump truck, new kid on the block. Nice quality with the P5. Squirmy P6, Cosmo P7, Henners P8, Strife P9, and Blizzard in P10 to set a lap. No one else set a lap. Looks like we got a comment in the chat. I'll let it slide. YouTube, our auto mods are catching a language. We don't like bad language. In this case, it was kind of good language. Well, it wasn't profanity per se. But anyway, we got 15 viewers. If you guys are liking what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that like button. If you just hate my voice, go ahead and hit that like button. It would be much appreciated and or not appreciated, whichever you do. Love to see you guys out here supporting the lower divisions as our drivers select their strategy, which I have no idea what that is. If anyone in chat wants to tell me what the strategy is here, I haven't raced here since October, at least. No, probably like August. Here we go with the formation lap. As they get underway, everyone ghosts, of course, because we have ghosting on, because Cody's can be so unpredictable at times. As, oh my goodness, Kubele forgot that we had a formation lap, perhaps. Luckily, I don't think there's damage on the formation lap, and if not, it resets. But if there is, that's a damn shame. We got Pork Fry Bryce up in here. Why is this message held for review? Mitch said lol, and YouTube said no. And I'm saying yes. Looks like they're racing right now. Rudda's on a charge. I don't know if he knows. Oh, lovely, lovely camera. Why is it always when I commentate? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we got an impromptu tour of Baku city streets. As you can see here, we have a nice architecture built in the late 1800s and refurbished in 1950s. Let's keep going and see if we can see anything else. Oh no, we're back on board. That's unfortunate. I kind of liked our. Oh, here we go. We got Persian King. He's taking a break. He's went inside. Is that a German flag I see? We got a German flag there. We got a Brazilian flag. Monegasque flag. All right, that comment, Mitch, I'm not going to allow. There's some comments we won't. All right, we'll go back on board. Kubele, see if anyone else has some cool views of the circuit. We got Creamy Johns and Rogue back here with Sky all the way in the back. Look out for these guys. They'll be charging through the pack. They are quick boys in D1. This Persian King's still just chilling. He's admiring the fine art and architecture that is Azerbaijan. We'll stick with Shay for now, though. Oh, the cursor's sick, bro. LOL. It's a layover, actually. It's a third-party layover. You have to get it. Really enhances the streams. I miss the Lawrence River. I can't wait to get to Canada. I will be stoked about the Lawrence River. So there's Persian King. Obviously he DQ'd, and this is the camera angle they give you when you DQ. It's a wall because they're ashamed of you, so they just point the camera at the wall. But anyways, drivers are lining up to the grid. We'll start off looking at Kubele because he's got a Renault, and I like Renaults. Nice and quiet. Oh, lovely view back at the wall. Cody's got me fucked up. All right. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out. And we're off. Persian King getting a nice start. And so did Shay coming up the inside. Almost going 4 wide there as they get 3 wide. Shay edging out. And Kubele getting away, trying to make his way back up into P2 to get that Renault 1-2. Side by side, little argy-bargy from Dump Truck dumping his load on the wall. We got Kubele coming up the side of Shay B, getting around him. We'll hop on board now with Shay B as Kubele is able to make the move stick, get around. Looks like Rudda's dropped to P5, but Dump Truck does have that wing damage. So Rudda may be able to make a move here. Meanwhile, Creamy Johns and Rogue are mobbing through the field now, trying to make their way back up, starting last. Looks like Squirmy had some kind of issue where he is disconnected because his Wi-Fi is utter garbage. Dump Truck must have to come clean that up somehow. Hopefully help him out. It's a big old train coming through as Kubele's supposedly 18 milliseconds behind Persian King, which is completely false, according to the interval. And Rudda is 1 lap down. Ah, come on, Cody. Honestly, what is happening? Anyways, Persian King leading as we have Dump Truck making a move on Shay. Dump Truck put in work. Saying, you know what, I'm not a qualifying man, but I'm a racing man. Trying to make up those places. We'll be going a suckfest down the straight as that Mercedes of Rudda is getting real wild back there. Excuse my interruption. This Dump Truck's going for a move. See if anything can work here. Nothing. Rudda trying to go around the outside. Ooh, getting a little sideways there. Nothing doing. Except Shea trying to defend his position. Dump truck gets through. Oh, as Shea goes around. Not sure if there was contact there. That is unfortunate for him. Oh, man. Oh, and as he hits his wing, that's really hard to turn around on these circuits. City street circuits. That puts Dump Truck up into P3. And meanwhile, Persian King is 29 seconds ahead of Kubler. He's just pulling away. I don't understand these graphics. We're going to alter the interval, see if we can change it up. Nope. Cool, Cody's. I'm fine with that. There's a yellow flag. Gormy and Cosmo have pit. We're going to throw on the tires just to show you what's happening. Rogue and Creamy on the hards. Trying to last as long as possible. Meanwhile, Rudda's trying to make some kind of move on Dump Truck. Pretty wild start here. I wish the intervals would work, Cody, so that I can see what the hell is happening. As Dump Truck gets by Kubler, I'm not sure what happened there. He may have lost something. I'm not sure, but now we got Rudda trying to pass the Renault. So Kubler dropped down back to P3. Rudda has to lift there. Not sure why, but that has compromised his pass. As Persian King sits his fastest lap of the race, that man is pulling away. He's pulling away so quick that the interval borders are just going crazy. As Kubler looks for a move inside of Dump Truck. Has to go in there. Rudda's keeping it patient. He knows he's got to play the long game here. There's 23 laps to go. We'll go back down now as Rogue and Strife are getting wild as Rogue Tokyo drifts his way in front of Strife. Looks like Creamy has pit. He may have gotten some wing damage because he was on the hard tires. Now he's back on the mediums. Strife going side by side with Skybits. Ferrari little team order action there. It's pretty easy pass around the outside. Oh, I think Strife may have some wing damage. He was not able to make that turn too properly. But we'll go back up to Rudda because he's definitely trying to make a move here. Again, on that podium position. There's a tight battle as Kubler gets super sideways. I think our intervals are back. Bless Cody's gods. You can see where everyone is on the track. See where the action's at. Meanwhile, Dump Truck is 5 seconds behind Persian King, who's just pulling away in that Renault. I'm telling you, man, it's all livery. As Rudda's looking to make some kind of move down the inside. Nah, he'll wait. He'll wait. DRS is coming soon. He knows. If he waits, gets that delay of gratification, he'll make the move. Nice exit there. Looks like Kubler may have some wing damage. He's not biting as hard into those corners as the other drivers around him. As Rudda's for sure probably going to be able to pass him even without DRS as he's getting a little bump draft, a little shake and bake action. Gets by him. The DRS wide open, but not too easy. Just kidding. I take that back. Oh, as Rudda gets way too deep there. Gets a little sideways and ends up knocking Kubler. I'm not sure if he got wing damage there. That is pretty unfortunate. Maybe it's because he's celebrating Halloween still. Man, he needs to get his head in the present. Meanwhile, that causes Henners to be able to catch up. So it is now stuck behind, and they've lost 3 seconds now to Dump Truck. So Dump Truck is able to pull away from this pack. As Creamy's now. Supposedly Skybits just overtook someone, but that's, oh, looks like Rogue? He may have spun around or something. Not sure what happened there. He just dropped back behind the Ferraris as he was ahead. He used to be ahead. He's looking to gain those positions back now. Back on board with Rudda. It's now getting closed in by Henners. You guys are liking the stream. Oh my goodness, I looked away for a second. And Rudda spun out with Henners. Not sure what happened there. Not sure if it was Henners' fault or Rudda. Can someone in the chat tell me? Because I was literally looking at the chat during that time. Oh man, and Henners just completely spun out. He's reset the track. That is a little sketchy there. Not sure exactly what happened. But Rudda seems to have his wing. No, his right end plate is gone. He'll probably have to pit if he wants to have any chance of staying in this race. Meanwhile, Rogue's on the hard tires, hunting down Strife. Getting by him before the DRS section even starts. Plenty of room to spare. It looks like, yeah, Strife will be hitting the pits as Kubele hits the pits as well. Yeah, he definitely has wing damage. Maybe these stop tires are giving out. I'm not sure the strategy here, to be honest. Rogue is way up into P4 after starting basically last. Meanwhile, the goat up front, Persian King, he is the mod. He probably made some settings where he's the quickest by far, but I don't know, man. He's pulling away from everyone else. If someone could tell me the strat in the chat, that'd be cool, because then I can understand what's happening here. I'm pretty sure you can do a soft to hard one stop, if I remember correctly, but I just genuinely don't. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, but look, Rutta's cruising back. He's put on the hard tires. Looks like he'll be trying to go to the end. Catching up to the back of Strifum. Strifum does have the brand new soft, so I'll be surprised if Rutta can stick with him here. As a soft tire, as you guys know, is the quicker tire. So initially he should be pulling away right quick. Unless Rutta's a god, maybe it will stay with him. Looks like he's doing a decent job at that. Lovely camera angles here from Codemasters. Loki knows that soft to hard is no problem. I should probably be checking this more, but it looks like Rutta's going down the inside, nice and easy. Even on those hard tires. Oh, looks like Strife may have gotten some kind of damage there. Going too hard in the back of Rutta. Soft to hard is no problem. That should be a commercial for Viagra and F1 should partner up. Sorry, Viagra and Pirelli should partner up. What a media trend that could be. With Pirelli and Viagra, soft to hard is no problem. If your pit stop lasts for 4 more hours, please call a doctor. Meanwhile, Rogue's creeping up on Skybits. Persian King is yet to pit. I think he's the only one that's really... Although Dump Truck can probably challenge him. Everyone else is pretty far back. Although this pit lane is pretty long. Rogue just out of reach from Skybits at DRS range. Lovely camera angle of absolutely nothing. Persian King does decide to pit. That's exactly what I want to Cody's yet. Come out just behind Rogue, so not too bad. He's still plenty ahead of Dump Truck. Not 30 seconds, but that time will come down very quickly. We'll see. I think it's about 14. That seems correct. And he's on the hard tires, so we'll see. Well, he'll be actually plenty ahead by the end of the race, considering he's only 1 lap younger tires. As Cosmo has retired from the session, he may have just gone into the pits. Not sure there. Squirmy just chilling ghost mode in the back. Meanwhile, Creamy is trying to make a move. On Kubele, on those fresh mediums. Creamy, I don't think will be going to the end. I think he'll be hitting for softs later down the road. But we'll see what he can do here. As Rogue's still trying to make a move on Skybits, but nothing going there. Cosmo is left, he's over it. Fortunate for him, as he had a lovely commentary on Monday for the D1 guys. Fortunately, Kermit, our other D1 commentator, couldn't make this race as he was looking forward to it. I think he had some wheel issues. Hopefully we can get him in next week before the start of the season in Australia. If you guys are interested in joining, go ahead and type in !PPR and get a young invite to the Discord. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, !Twitter, as Rogue gets by Skybits in the end. As Skybits has got a double overtake as he goes into the pits. Meanwhile, Persian King challenging Rogue right now. This is an awesome battle. As Persian King pushes him out wide a little bit, but backs off and lets him by. That's some sportsmanlike conduct there. Rogue getting pretty wide. Persian now has got that DRS. We'll see if he can make a move. Oh, there's a little switchback. What a move. Can he make it stick down the inside? A little RG. Oh, he pushes him wide. Rogue is in the wall. Oh my goodness. A little Daniel Ricciardo action reversing. Nice and clean there. Nothing happening, but ooh. That is a hard corner to go side by side in. It looks like Rogue tried to back out at the last second. My goodness, the stewards will have to look at that. Luckily, it's preseason, so no too harsh of penalties will be applied. But regular season, that would be a whole heap of debate for sure. Meanwhile, we got a train forming up here. It's Creamy's making his way. He's ended up passing Kublai on those pressure mediums, sending it through the castle section. That section is wild. If you get wrong, you will be done. Your race will be over if it happens. Creamy trying to catch up the dump truck. Dump truck still trying to get some heat in those hards. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. Looks like Blizzard has possibly spun. He has. That is right before the castle section, actually. So we'll see if we can get through that okay. But meanwhile, we'll see if Creamy can make a move on Dump Truck heading in to the long DRS straight. Oh, as Dump Truck hits the wall, he may have been looking back or something. Not sure what happened there. He lost some of his end plate. We'll see. Lovely angle here. As Rogue has pit after 8 laps on the hards, he may have wing damage. Oh, he definitely does because we totally saw him bail. So he'll be switching to the mediums, I suppose. So he goes to the softs. Sorry, no, he goes to the softs. So he'll be trying to push to catch up. Meanwhile, Kublai chilling back, trying to stay with Dump Truck. There's a bunch of guys going in the pits now. Meanwhile, Persian King has kind of solidified, questionably solidified, his place in P1. Creamy's looking to crack down on that lead, although he will have to pit again. I doubt he can make those mediums last to the end. Kublai getting mighty close now. The Dump Truck going into the castle section. Staying nice and close. It should be an easy pass here if he's able to get with the help of DRS. Oh, gets a little nick of the wall there. I think Dump Truck does have wing damage from that earlier pass from Creamy we saw. These lovely angles that we love to see on the straights where all the passing happens. Kobe's managed to fuck that up. And he goes into the pits. Yes, he will need a new wing, so he'll probably be doing, I suppose, hards or mediums to the end. Not sure what the entire strat is here. But now our field is pretty spread out. That promotes Rudda into P4 and Skybits into P5. Rudda's looking to make a comeback. He'll be going all the way to the end on those hards, as well as Kublai. Creamy will probably have to pit unless he nurses those tires all the way to the end. We'll see. Persian King. Mobbing his way to P1. As long as he doesn't mess up here, he'll be in a good position. Meanwhile, Strife is definitely making some sort of comeback at Shea B. I already got some fans of Strife in the chat. Creamy's knocked down that gap on Persian King to about 8 seconds. As Rudda goes with the fastest lap of a 1:43.3. Put in work on those hard tires. Trying to make some kind of... Oh, Rogue, just kidding. Rogue goes faster. He's also on those soft tires. The 1:42.6. Faster than some of our guys in quali. He's in D1, of course. Watch out for Rogue and Creamy in D1 on Mondays, as they will definitely be title challengers. The championship. Persian King doing a pretty good job of keeping Creamy at length, though. He's just chilling around 8 seconds, actually going up almost to 9 seconds now. So, Persian got some pace, man. Don't count him out. Hopefully he can carry this pace over into the regular season, as this is still a preseason test. With Strife, I'm trying to stay with Shea. We got Henners coming back after that wing damage. He's cruising back on the back of Strife. Now within DRS range. If anyone's got some fun facts they want to share in the chat of Azerbaijan or Baku in general, other than well done Baku, that's the only fact I know. There was a Grand Tour episode where they went to Baku. Pretty cool. You guys should check it out. This is not a paid endorsement by the Grand Tour or Amazon. So Rogue goes faster with the 1:42.4, 2/10 quicker than his previous lap. So he's cruising on up to Skybits. Within DRS range, we'll see if he can make some kind of move. Plenty of ERS to go around. That Ferrari engine, Ferrari engine. Easy move, easy pass. That Baku straight is freaking long. Yeah, meanwhile, Persian King just chilling up in P1. Ooh, those of you familiar with Doc Balak, I think he's cooking up something good right now because it smells lovely. Your boy's eating dinner after this, that's for sure. Yeah, Rogue screaming up on the back of Skybits. He's putting in work on those soft tires, setting fastest lap after fastest lap. Look at DR. Oh, his dump truck retires. Oh, hold the phone. What happened? Oh, it was the beloved castle section. I knew there would be one, at least one. Dump truck is unable to keep it through. Oh, man. That is unfortunate. But we'll go back on board with Rogue. Trying to make a move with Skybits. Sorry, dump truck. Thanks for coming out, though. We'll see you next week for the real race, and he'll get by him before the DRS zone even starts. Hope to see you next week, dump truck. Hi, Ollie. How you doing? You want to have our admin meeting now? Over stream? It'll be very delayed, but it could work. Rogue stick, making that move stick. Easy moves. Sky holding on, trying to keep some DRS there. Maybe have Rogue tow him along. Oh, just kidding. As Rogue gets squirmy, now they're side by side. Going through, oh, a little wall action here. Everyone's just wall magnets today. Getting some wing damage here and there. Sky may have some wing damage. Yeah, he does. His left front end plate is gone. He'll get around him easily on the soft tires and the front wing. It's always nice to have a front wing. That's unfortunate for Skybits, as he'll probably have to pit, considering the speed he just took that corner at. Yeah, dump truck, according to my sources on the track, said you just touched the curb and got some oversteer and boom, right into the wall. That goddamn castle, man. That'll get you. So yeah, Sky's struggling to keep it flat through a flat out section, so he's definitely struggling without that wing. Meanwhile, Persian King pulling away from Creamy. Creamy does have older mediums, so that's understandable. Persian putting on a show up front. Feel pretty spread out though. I haven't seen too many penalties other than a few guys getting some speeding in the pit. Skybits does indeed go into the pits. He'll be getting a new front wing. We'll see what tires he gets though. It looks like, I think softs in the end, possibly. Oh, he is going for the soft, so maybe. Not too sure. As what the hell happened here? Oh no! What happened to Creamy? Kublai got by. Not sure what happened. Now, oh man, Creamy got a corner cutting penalty, which will definitely. I don't know what happened there. Probably rescinded if he wanted to, but it's a preseason race, so it doesn't really matter. His teammates on the back of him now. Will team order take place? Oh, it does. Easy peasy. As Rudda screams to the castle session, and Rudda is now back into the podium positions. Meanwhile, Hender's getting the back. Skybits may have just hit the wall again after just getting a new front wing. Let's see. Now his wing looks pretty clean, so fortunate for Creamy. He'll have to pit anyway, so now's a good time. He may want to throw it. Oh my god, we're only halfway through this race. This is the longest race of my life. Plenty of racing still to come, so Rudda's not out of the park yet. Rogue will have to pit, and Creamy will have to pit once more, so we'll see when that happens. I'm sure Creamy will dip in this lap, considering half of his wing is gone. We'll see. Yeah, he's aiming toward it now. This is a look at his pit entry without a wing. Oh, yep, exactly. It's hard to make. It's like Fernando Alonso coming in there. At least he's got his tires not punctured. Yep, Rogue will come in too. So Rogue gets ahead of him, but Creamy will take that position back. These guys will both be going to the end, so they're on similar pace, so it'll be fun to watch. So Creamy goes by, but Rogue doesn't have a front wing to change, so he'll be ahead of him. Creamy will have to put in work to come back. Try and catch up to Rogue. Rogue's on a mission now, 25 seconds down. I don't think he'll have much of a chance at the podium, barring any penalties. I'm not going to check. We have Shea coming in the pits, as well as Sky. Shea's getting a new wing. Blizzard getting by. Sky coming out pretty quick. It's yellow flag in sector 1. Not sure what happened there. Oh, Rogue getting a little saucy there. Hitting the wall, unfortunately. Losing some more wing just after pitting too. That's super unfortunate. So now it'll be Creamy's task to try and make it all the way back up to the podium. 29 seconds down. Shame for Rogue, as he was set to not make another pit stop. But now he'll be back. Easy through the castle section. Who knows, maybe he'll stay out, but it looks like his pace is definitely hindered without that downforce of the front wing. See if Henders can make some kind of move before he pits, if he pits at all. he's too far back to make anything go. He doesn't have DRS. But hold up, Rudda and Kublai have pit. They're neck and neck. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what happened here. This is going to be a close battle for P2. Meanwhile, Mr. King up here running the race. 40 seconds ahead. Jesus Christ, man. What did you eat for breakfast? It's like Rogue has pit. Change that wing. Rudda's nice and close to Kublai. These guys are a race to finish, both on fresh mediums. Same exact age of tires. They're approaching the back of Squirmy, who did unfortunately leave the session due to connection issues. But Rudda and Kublai battling it out. I know their pace is very similar as they qualified pretty close to each other. Kublai may be able to pull away since he qualified higher. But as we all know, race pace can always differ from quali pace. Oh, I love the aerial cam sound of cars. Love to hear it. As now they're approaching the back of Squirmy. This may help Kublai actually, as he should get DRS. No, he's going to pass. The DRS detection zone, I believe, is about here. So that's in favor of Rudda. He won't get DRS off of Squirmy. Squirmy past Squirmy too quickly. But Rudda will definitely have DRS here. Trying to catch the racing Renault of Kublai. Kublai or Kublai? Who knows? Nothing going on there though. Kobe. No, that's not even close. Too far back now. Strifum's gotten passed by Sky. Considering Sky has a quick tires, it's the easy said and done. Strifum running chill in the points. Actually, sorry, Strifum coming back with some DRS. Not sure what happened there. Oh, going deep. Strife hits the wall, loses that right end plate. Oh man, Strifum and the wall are just getting along way too well today. It is uber close now. So is Creamy. Holy crap. Creamy is caught up. Oh, that's right. They both pit. This is a battle. 2 Mercs, 1 Renault. That's the name of a YouTube video. Nice little view here as Strifum, yep, getting passed by Shea. Strifum does have that wing damage. He probably should pit again, considering there's still 8 laps left. He may be a bit too far back. We'll see, though. Lovely camera angle, Cody's. Oh, love it. Rudda's getting close to Kublai. Could be a pass. Around the outside. Creamy goes fastest lap with a 142.2. So these guys are all putting in quick laps. All on pretty similar age tires. As Kublai goes down the inside of Rudda. Makes a nice move back. Gets that DRS, so he'll be able to pull away, but Rudda will have to watch out for his teammate Creamy. We'll see what happens there. If there's any team orders. Oh man, he lags into him. Goes deep. Rudda stays on the outside, and he's just got double passed after passing Kublai on the main straight. So Creamy making up some positions here, trying to get up into that P2 spot. He should have the pace, considering his D1 eliteness. The 2 Mercs are swapped now. The Renault's still ahead. What a battle this is for that P2 spot in the last 2 places on the podium. Virgin King long gone. Creamy getting pretty wide there, extending the track as much as possible to solidify that exit. Strifum gets a 5-second penalty. Cross the pit lane, exit white line. Gotta follow those rules, otherwise you'll be penalized by the game. And the game don't lie, except when it bugs out. And it definitely does sometimes. Rudda get a nice exit there. You got PPR Grandpa in the chat. What up, Paul? Rudda cruising down on his teammate. See if he can make a move. They should both have DRS. But see if Rudda can make a move. He's looking real close. Goes to the outside. Lovely angles. Cody's come down into turn 1 side by side. Around the outside, Rudda goes. Gives him too much space and goes too close to the wall there. Creamy keeps the position. All the while, Kubele pulling slightly ahead while these two battle. So the Merc trying to figure it out. It's kind of like a Red Bull situation. Not sure what'll happen here with some team orders if they keep battling like this. Would we see a double DNF? Who knows? I hope not, because this battle's sick. We got a couple pit stoppers coming in. Should be the lap stop for most of them, barring any wing damage. As Rogue is mobbing back up through the field with a fresh wing and a fresh set of tires. Rudda falling slightly back from Creamy. Should still be within DRS, depending on his exit here. So glad we could get a second division here at PC, so that we could basically hang out every night. We got a race on Monday, we got a race on Tuesday, we got a race on Wednesday, we got a race on Friday. What's next? Probably Thursday if we get enough people. We'll see though. PS4 perhaps? Rudda and Creamy unable to capitalize on the Renault in front. This is the train for the podium. Big gap back to Sky, so these guys are basically, we got a full pit stop, so if one of these guys ends up in the end, in the back, may want to stop for the fastest lap. Because currently Rogue has it the 1:42.4, I believe. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Stream got 11 guys out there. If you guys like what you see, like that button. Like that like button. Press that like button. That's the word. We're tired. We're hungry. It's been a long day. Just happy we could bring this stream to you guys. Check out some of our prospective PC D2 drivers. This Creamy's getting awfully close. We have a... Who's behind them? I'm so confused. That's not Sky. These guys are neck and neck. Seems like a lapped car who's mobbing in quick. I'm not sure who though. Mercedes uber close to the Renault now. Creamy's probably going to have a move on Kubele. Going to the outside. Rudda sneaking up. Kubele staying super inside. Rudda sits the fastest lap with a 1:41.8. Creamy cruising ahead up into P2. Awesome move by him there with that DRS. These guys are neck and neck. Kubele getting that DRS, so he should be able to pull away from Rudda. We'll see though. Presto Chia in the chat. These guys are close as hell, man. We'll see if Creamy can pull away. Thanks, Dub Truck. Appreciate you coming in. Sorry about your race, man. What a train we got going on here. It's a little Mercedes sandwich. As Kubele actually gets a poor exit out of a 90-degree corner up into Sector 2. Unfortunate for him, as now he's been tag teamed by both Mercedes. Oh no, as Rudda hits the castle, taking another victim. Luckily he stays clean and keeps his tires on, but both those end plates are surely gone. Kubele will need, oh, gets him a little love tap there. Nice aerial view. Kubine will definitely need to make a pass as soon as possible if he has any chance of keeping that P2 spot. But Creamy, meanwhile, is pulling away as Rudda goes super wide. Oh, as Kubile gets some oversteer, getting a little drift action. He wants that DRS. He's going to wait for Rudda to get by. Rudda slows down a great deal. Oh, no! As Kubile may have gotten some wing damage too, but not too big. Looks like he has both his end plates on. Strife gets another 3-second time penalty. Kubile getting by. We'll see if Rudda dives into the pits. He does indeed. He'll have to change his wing. That's unfortunate for Rudda. He should have enough time to get out ahead of Sky and keep that P4. But his shot at a podium is over. Meanwhile, Creamy will pull 4 seconds away from Kubile. Creamy on a roll into P2. We'll take a look at Persian King, who's just chilling out in front. Not a worry on his mind. 33 seconds ahead of Creamy. Barring any penalties, I think he should be chilling. So we got a nice little Haas Red Bull battle here. Sky Archangel. Cruising in on Shay B. Yeah, meanwhile, Creamy's just pulling away from Kubile. 5 seconds now. Kubile may have some wing damage from that slide tap from Rudda, but not too much. Oh yeah, Kubile's 7 seconds now. What happened there? Does he have some wing damage too? Could we have another battle for P3? I can't tell because... Oh, he does. He does have some wing damage, but is it enough to pit? Will he pit? He's 20 seconds ahead, now 19. Rudda's on some fresh softs, and he'll be firing in some fire laps, trying to catch up. He's got full ERS. He's going to put in a banger right now, I bet you, trying to get that fastest lap. 8 seconds ahead of Shay B. Not a chance for Shay at this point. Unless Rudda, of course, hits that wing again. Yeah, Kubile now 8 seconds back. We'll see if he pits. No, he's going to stay out. Probably a smart move considering there's 3 laps left. Now, yeah, just 3 laps left. Rudda charging in, though. At almost, it seems to be, 2 seconds a lap. We'll see what he can do here. Yeah, down to 17 seconds now after 1 sector, so almost 3 seconds a lap. Kubile is staying out. I think Kubile's wing damage is slight, but not enough to really hinder him, so I think he should be chilling. He locks up. Going to the castle, make sure he keeps it clean. He does. He knows to keep it safe considering the circumstances. Right, I've made it down to 16 seconds now. Yeah, he's definitely put it on at least 3 seconds a lap with those fresh soft tires and that completely full wing. Meanwhile, Sky's trying to make something work on... Oh, man. He's getting around Rogue. Sky may have just gotten wing damage. So that promotes Rogue to P6. Sky doesn't even have a wing. Oh my goodness, Rudda's down to 14 seconds now. This is going to be... He's probably going to be a lap too short, but he's cruising and trying to catch up. Look for him as he probably sets the fastest lap here. Unless he's conserving his energy for the overtake at the end. We'll see. I'm not sure about time penalties either. Yes, he does. 140.8. That's the fastest lap of the race, and I'm sure no one will top that unless they pit now. Gets a little oversteer. Drifting through the street circuit. Meanwhile, Rogue trying to crack into that top 5. Chasing down Shay B as Sky does pit for that new wing. Unfortunate for him, but he'll have the soft tire so he can bang in some quick laps. Rudda only down to 13 seconds, so it looks like he may be too far. I'm not sure about that. Persian, meanwhile, just chilling out front. Not a worry in the world. Same with Creamy at this point. He's got plenty of room over Kubele. Kubele trying to keep it together. Sky's coming out quick on Skybits, going side by side. The battle of the skies right here. I'm pretty sure there's another Sky in this league too. So there's actually 4 Skies in PPR, 1 in Xbox, 3 in PC, I think, I'm pretty sure. So, hot name. But Archangel able to make that move pretty easily on those fresh tires. He's trying to charge back and make up as many points places as he can. Rudda's gotten that lead down to 11 seconds to the podium. The yellow flag in sector 2. Not sure what that was. Just some Codys being Codys. Not sure what that was at all. Looks like everyone's spread out enough to where time penalties won't be too much of an issue. Skybit's able to stay and grab that DRS from Sky Archangel. Looking to get a tow along, possibly make a move back. We'll see. I doubt it with Sky Archangel's fresh new soft tires. Still has that DRS though. As there is a blue flag now for the ghost of Squirmy. It isn't a race without Squirmy as a ghost. As Kubele retires, oh no! What in the world? Rudda has no front wing. Kubele has retired. Where's his car? Oh, he was on for a podium. Don't tell me he DNF'd here on the straight. Oh, there's his Renault. Just absolutely destroyed. Oh man, on the very penultimate lap. Oh my goodness gracious. Kubele, man. You had it. You had it. Rudda will be stoked, I'm sure. And Shay's 6 seconds behind, but unfortunate for Kubele. Rudda's taking that turn super deep, missing his braking point. Probably stoked that he has P3 now. He was gifted that. Fortunately for Kubele, without that full front wing, he wasn't able to take that turn flat out, and he must have DNF. Oh, I understand now. Rudda doesn't have a front wing. So now comes into the play. Oh my goodness, he is just trying to miles around the track. Can Shay catch up? Shay's gonna catch up. There's gonna be a photo finish here with Shay and Rudda, with Rogue cruising on in, trying to make something happen. Meanwhile, Persian King wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix for PCD2. But we're gonna hop back on board with the action. Congrats to Persian. There's a much more pertinent podium battle going on. So we have Shay trying to catch up here. Creamy crossing the line in P2. Congrats to him, starting all the way from the back. Shay just out of reach right now. He may get DRS at the last second. He's within DRS range now. This final corner should be crucial as Rudda locks up and goes wide. And Rogue should be able to get by. It's going to be neck and neck through the final corner. Rogue should have this easily. Down the middle. Unfortunate for our P3 drivers as a cursed P3 position as Kubele has retired. They're going neck and neck now. Rudda will have to lift. Oh no, and he retires on the very last corner. Oh my god. What a disaster for Rudda. As Shay comes to him in P3, Rogue in P4. Rudda DNF, so he'll finish a max at a P8. As we have Henner, the new guy, coming down the final straight. in P5 with Skybits and Sky Archangel, the last to cross the line. Unfortunate for Rudda. Sky Archangel coming home. Nice P6 race. Our Skies back to back. Skybits drifting across the track in P7. That's the one, yep. Thanks, Strive. Appreciate you racing. Strive coming home in P8, I believe. Sorry, P9 as for podium finishers. Persian King, P1. Completely dominated this race. Creamy John's P2, coming from last to P2. Awesome drive from him. And P3, Shay V. It rhymes, so it has to work. Sweet ride from our all of our drivers there. Congrats to them. Let me get that XP. I didn't get XP for commentating. What up, Cody's? P1 Persian King, P2 Creamy Johns, P3 Shay B. Awesome podium there. Shout out to our new drivers, Henner, Strife, Stryfium, whatever you would like to say, Blizzard. Scormy didn't really race. Dump Truck. Welcome aboard, guys. Stoked to see you next week in the real season. So we're now migrating hosts. We're going to go ahead and try and get some interviews here. Let's pull up the young. Just back out of this guy real quick. We don't want to see that anymore. Thanks for racing, Strife. What up, Ollie? Disconnected. Crazy how that works, Cody's. All right, game capture. You're going off. Sorry, boys. We're going to throw up PCD2. Close that off. Let's hop in the voice chat. See if anyone wants to get interviewed. One moment as we find all our homies real quick. Who finished on the podium? But yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. Appreciate it. Team Renault putting on a show, except for Kublai. Unfortunate for him. The very last second. We're joined by all three of our drivers here. We got, let's start off with a Shay B. Nicked that podium at the very last lap. How was that, man?
Very rewarding after being sent to the back of the grid after the second lap.
Yeah, that's a pretty awesome comeback drive there.
Yeah, broke my wing completely. Came in the pits, went to the medium strategy, and well, I mean, karma had its hand in that race.
Yeah, man, awesome race. Congratulations. And we'll go to Kareem, our P2 finisher, starting from basically last place, coming all the way back up. How'd your race go?
Yeah, that was. I broke my wing twice, so I had to pit twice. And yeah, I had like no laps before this. I got home from work, hopped on. It was fun, but yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Congrats to Persian. That was a good one.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, hopping in the D2 race, giving us some numbers. Persian, congrats, man. You completely dominated that win. A little questionable with the Rogue there, but I think we'll let it slide considering it's preseason. How'd your race go?
I got the early lead. I got a good start, and I just abused my ERS and my extra fuel that I took to get a good lead. And then I didn't really have to deal with any traffic other than Rogue, but that was it.
Yeah, pretty solid race. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you racing and copping those podiums. And we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Well done,
That was
Baku.
good.
Well
Later.
done, Baku.
Yeah, well done, everyone.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening and tuning in. We'll be back on, I believe, Friday for Xbox D3. We're going to throw up this ending graphic. Look at that ending graphic. We need to update that. We got some new commentators, some new moderators. We're just expanding, getting better. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. We'll throw on some young music to soothe your Wednesday night. See you next time.